Oh, let me mute this right quick. Mute. Okay. Welcome. You know what time it is. We got Thursday night football. Raiders versus the Broncos in Denver. I had planned on going to this game, but I canceled it because, life is life and we got to take care of life first. With that being said, the autumn wind is a pirate, blistering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather beaten, and he wears a hooded sash with a silver hat about his head and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain, big and bold, and the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you around and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won. Ha 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 ha. All right. We ready for this game? I'm ready for this game. We'll see what happens. I mean, last week was a lot better than the weeks before, so we got something to look forward to. No Jacoby Myers out there, but I think that's a good thing. He got what he wanted, and now we'll have folks lined up, hopefully wanting to make a difference, wanting to get out there and make a name for themselves and make some big plays and show that they can earn a spot. So I'm excited about that. We should see some good plays. We should see some big plays and hopefully a good, fun, competitive game. I just, from what we've seen this season, it's hard to ask for a whole lot, but I like to see a very competitive game. I like to see us go out here, play good football, execute well, both sides of the ball, special teams as well, and come out with this win. I mean, that's the reason we're playing. So let's come out with this win. Jerseys look nice tonight. We got on the silver numbers. I'm loving it. Look good. Denver then came out with their throwbacks. I honestly like the way it looks. It's a nice look. So at least we get, something appealing to look at on this screen this evening. And yeah, let's have some fun with it. Now, we was talking about the trades and all that good stuff. We traded Jacoby Myers for a 4th round and a 6th round. Yeah, that was stupid because we could have got more for him had we done it in the offseason, which we should have. And then we already traded away a 4th round for Kenny Pickett, who we're not going to use and we're definitely not going to keep after this season. So that was just a complete waste of it was a waste of a trade, man. We could have had more than one 4th round. Now we could, whatever. Not even going to get into that. Let's just get into tonight. Hopefully Ashton could break loose, have a big night. From what we seen out of Brock last week, I'm expecting to see a lot more this week. So, yeah, Brock, Trey Tucker, we should have some good football tonight. Look at them. They lining up, getting ready to kick off. Looks like we getting the ball first. So, yeah, let's get it going.
Raiders coming 2-6. So the Broncos on top in a division that has been won for the last 9 seasons by the Kansas City Chiefs. Then for the toss, the third Gus, who came from New Orleans, where he was there with Sean Payton, who offered his monster.
All right, and it's off. And that's going to be a touchback.
So Geno Smith, coming off probably of the season.
All right, so we got Geno Smith coming out. I think we all expected that, so we don't know what to expect now. Let's just see what goes on with this first series. It shouldn't be too complicated. I mean, it should just be, keep it simple. Hopefully the O-line can open up some holes. We see Mayers on the field right now, so we got a 2 tight end set. Somebody should be able to get open. Feed Brock. Okay, so Jinta gets it, and he gets stopped in the backfield. I mean, they were just back there as soon as he got the ball. It was, yeah. Okay. So that's what we got out of first down. Looks like maybe a loss of 1, maybe 2. They were talking about the Broncos defense and how good they are and hyping them up, saying that, yeah, this might be one of them legendary defenses. And we'll see. But that don't mean that we ain't finna come at them like anybody else. Like, it's what we here for. All right, so Geno lines up in a shotgun. Brock goes in motion. All right, and he throws it quick to Thornton and gets maybe 5 yards out of that. It's good to see Thornton back out there on the field. We also got Tyler Lockett on the field right now. So we got a veteran out there, a receiver on the field. That's a good look. We also got some rookies, so, we're going to make them decide who they want to man up on. It's 3rd and 6. Geno in the shotgun again. We got motion. Lockett coming across and over the middle. He's open, but he throws it to him late, and he gets the first down. All right. I like that. That's good play by Geno. That's great play by Lockett. Geno did a great job on that one. I mean, I think he could have thrown it a bit sooner, and Lockett would have had more space. Oh, no, I take that back. He threw it at the perfect time because the linebacker was right there lurking, and I didn't see that. So that was a hell of a play by Geno. Great job, Geno. Off to a good start. Let's keep this up. All right. Jinty got the ball, and he's got about 5 yards. I mean, the Powell just kept pushing, so that's what we got to do. Get out there. 2nd and 5, that's something you can work with. Get out there and just come right at them. All right, so now 2nd and 5, we got Jinty in the backfield again. And Geno is under center. That classic Michael Myers stand from Jinty. Mayer comes in motion inside. Now we got Tucker in motion. Oh, it's a play action, and Geno should run with it, and he does run with it, and he'll slide down after he gets the first down. So that'll be it. First down for the Raiders. 2nd first down for the Raiders. They're moving along quite well, and I'm loving it. Let's just keep this pace. Keep seeing what they got for us. Keep seeing what they're throwing at us, and be prepared. Be prepared for whatever it is that may come, because we know they want to stop the run. We know they want to try to bring pressure and blitz. All right, so he hands it off to Jinty, and he gets about maybe 3 yards.
We saw Smithy wanted that play clock reset. Went to 0-0. Bill Vinovich is the referee. Okay. So he knew it in enough time when he went to the line. We said at 25. It's funny, we talk about that offense. Against Kansas City 2 weeks ago, there's Chip Kelly. Their offense, the Raiders, they had 3 first downs, 2 passing, 1 on a penalty. Could not have been any worse. They get to the line, they make some tweaks, and obviously getting Brock Bowers makes it a totally different offense. Gigantic last week.
All right, so we got Geno lining up on the center, Lockett in motion, drops back, and it's a flag. So they're going to stop the play. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to get this YouTube link.
Michael Mayer, tight ends. As we talked about it in this environment, here's the offensive tackle here. It's the tight end Mayer. Just a little flinch and a little, you respect this defense because of how quickly they get off the ball. It's hard to hear. That's a big emphasis on this short week is being able to play smart and make the operation of this offense clean. Can't self-destruct. 2nd and 12. Vegas on the Eagles' opening drive.
All right, so Geno lines up in center again. He drops back, and he's got Lockett on the outside, and Lockett's going to get just about 2 yards shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. All right, that's a good look. Keep on moving this ball up the field. Keep doing what we're doing the way we're doing it. Let's get in the end zone. We got to finish off with a touchdown. We can't settle for no field goals right now. We got to finish off with a touchdown. That's important. Geno draws back, and he's going to get sacked. So on 3rd and 3, Geno's going to get sacked. And we'll see. We're at the 43-yard line, so I'm pretty sure we're going to go ahead and end up punting this ball away. So we'll end this drive with nothing. Hopefully get some pretty good field position so that we don't have to worry about just making it easy on them. The sack was just the worst thing we could have done right there. All right, so like I was saying about that field position and that special teams play, we got what we needed out of that. We pinned them down at the 1 yard line. So, boom, let's get the defense out there. Crosby, make a fucking play. Excuse my language. Get a safety, put us on the board first, and give us the ball back.
Quantum of the seats, sailing from Los Angeles.
We want donuts.
Or reliable rice cake.
Donuts.
Rice cake.
Just touch it a little.
14 grams of protein in a donut.
Put it in our mouth hole.
Quest. It's basically cheating.
You think you understand how this business works, but you don't.
I now know why Mommy was so stressed.
Once you find out here. Landman. New season. Streaming November 16th. Only on Paramount Plus.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie.
Bevo, no! Come back!
Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Hook 'em.
Introducing Subway's new Fresh Fit menu. Lots of protein, tasty sauce, all under 500 calories. Keep moving. Subway's new Fresh Fit menu. Subway. Eat fresh, feel good.
So I was at the Chase Sapphire Lounge and I saw a burger on the menu. I took a bite and I was sort of blown away.
All right, we're getting this together.
Really special. I couldn't figure out why, right? Was the bun? Was the sauce?
Got it.
Light of meat? You actually have to be intentional to get that burger. This is the thing that I'm after. I want to find delicious things in places where you would never think it was going to be. I would do a layover for that burger.
Welcome back to Denver at 7-2. This is the Broncos' best start since 2015, which is also the last time that they won a Super Bowl. The Broncos country better buckle up because the gauntlet ahead is treacherous. In their final 7 games, 4 are divisional matchups, including 2 against the Chiefs and 1 against the Chargers, who beat them earlier this season. Now the Broncos 4 fourth-quarter comebacks have proven that they know how to win tough games, and when you look at that slate, you know that there are more tests to come, guys.
For sure. And Kaylee let us know visually that the wind has just picked up.
We're driving over here. It's a big gust. They said it would calm down, but there's something down. It's not the case yet.
Not yet. So Sean Payton, they start from the 2-yard line. J.K. Dobbins is the running back in his first year as a Bronco.
So he's going to get him a little breathing room, get about 5 yards out of that one. We can't be giving that up. So now they might come out and throw it on second. But after that run, why not run it again?
Yeah, and it helps having a quarterback that's, he needs to be more consistent. He'd be the first one to tell you. You can see he's done a pretty good job in this 6-game winning streak of both using his arm and legs, not turning it over very much, not taking sacks, and not turning the football over.
Looking at the helmet of Max Crosby.
Number 73, Sports Elvis.
Right, Frank Crum comes in as a 6th offensive lineman, and the wind is really picked up. Ball even moving and rolling around. 14 miles an hour, going to 11, going back to 14. Coming and going and swirling. On 2nd and 4.
So he's going to pitch it out wide and get the first down and then get out of bounds. So it was a pretty good pursuit by the Raiders defense. Once again, like we said, they're going to keep running that ball because it's going to keep working out. They got plenty of breathing space. Right now, you're just seeing them fill out the defense. First, they had to get some space, and now they're going to see what they can throw at us and how we're going to react to it. I'm curious to see.
Ends up in Denver, and he and this rookie R.J. Harvey give them a typical Sean Payton 1-2 punch in that backfield. Both outstanding.
So they're going to hand it off again up the middle. Crosby's going to stop them, and they're not going to get that first down. So on 3rd and 2, they're going to get stopped. He's going to bring it to the 3rd and 1. So I thought they got the first down on that previous play, and they obviously didn't. I'm slipping this. Let me hurry and post this so I can get back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Man, so Crosby shifted in a little to the inside, seeing where it was going, got right to it, and just boom, stopped him. Made sure that he wasn't able to squeeze forward and get more yardage and none of that. Just put him down on the ground. Boom.
Jeremy Crawshaw, a rookie from Florida, the only punter drafted this year, picked him in the 6th round. And the kick is a long and short one, and will wind up giving Vegas a first down on the Denver side of the field.
All right, so it just keep getting better because now they had a terrible punt, and we got the ball on their side of the 50. So, I mean, hey, like I said, come out here, stay focused. Don't worry about all that record stuff or who's supposed to be this good or that. Do what you're supposed to do. Now, the offense was able to move the ball a little bit the last time. They should be able to do a whole lot better this time now that they didn't got a feel of their defense. And Geno should start running the ball a little bit more, man. Start taking off. If you see opportunity, a little space, just take it. Ashton in the backfield with that stance like he getting the ball, and he get the ball, and he's going to run it and get stuffed.
It's good to see him healthy. I was talking to Vance Joseph this week. One of the guys he brought was Alex Singleton. He said, week 3 last year, he had the ACL. People forget. It's just been about a year. He's just now starting to play his best.
All right, so on 2nd and 10, we finna line up again. See what happens. All right, out of the shotgun, Geno looking like he about to pass. Locker goes in motion to the right. He's going to snap it, and it's going to get batted down. So let's see the replay on that and how he got batted, because it happened so fast that I really didn't get to see. So a lot of, you just got batted to end the game last week, and now you get batted again this week. You got to be learning from your mistakes, brother. All right, Gino lines up the shotgun again, throws it quick to No, excuse me, that's most, and he gets the first down. Man, he was wiggling on that. He wiggled in about boop, 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 like 3 tackles. First down. That was a good pass by Gino. He faked him out a little bit and was able to get it off. All right, Trey Tucker shifted a little bit onto the inside. And he's going to get it on the sweep and hop across somebody and get a few yards. So now that's going to be like 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2, something like that. Yeah. Keep coming. Keep doing it. If we got to throw a bunch of short passes, we'll throw a bunch of short passes. But best believe. All right, so we got locking in motion again to the right, then back again to the left, and boom, he's going to throw it quick to Mayer. First down, Raiders. That's how we do it. We got the short field. Got to take advantage of it. And that player put us in the red zone, so we ain't got no excuse now. Mayer went down close to the 10. All right, the Raiders back on the line already. Gino lines up on the center, Ashton in the backfield. Michael Myers stands. Boom, he's going to get the pitch. And great blocking on the outside. He takes it back inside a little bit, and he's still on his feet. Looks like he might get about a good 4 yards out of that. Like I said, man, you come out here, you do what you got to do. You run the ball, you throw the ball. You take what's there, you don't force nothing, and you don't let them dictate it. So if they want to blitz, boom, we're going to throw these little screens and we throw it in the flats. We're going to take advantage of it somehow. All right, Gino under center, Ashton in the backfield. The Myers stands. And he's going to play action, throw it quick to Mayer, and Mayer's going to catch it. Oh, my God, that was a heck of a catch because it was almost intercepted. I mean, whew. Now, that was a close one. I mean, it looked like single coverage until it wasn't. So we're coming up on this 3rd down now. Definitely can't go no 3 and outs. And 3rd and 2. So we got a chance to get this first down. He's going to go to Genty, and he's going to get the first down and the touchdown. So touchdown, Raiders. It took 2 drives, but we got it done. We scored first. You score first, you score often. You win the game. That's how you do it. Surprise. I'm not going to say all the rest. But what's going down tonight is, and it's funny because I had a conversation with my dad earlier, and we were saying, he said, man, watch they win because you didn't go. I said, you right. I said, it's probably a good thing I didn't go because they're going to surprise everybody and have a big win. But if I had a win, it would have been a different story. So Daniel Carlson out there for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Thank you, because last week that hurt us so bad that we lost the game. So yes, everything matters, man. Every point, every extra point, every play. Matriculate the ball down the field, put it in the end zone. That field position that we got from that punt with AJ Cole. And that's why, when you're in that space like that, on that in between the 50 and the 40, you don't want to be kicking no field goals. That's just too long. So the best thing that you could do is punt the ball, try to get the best field position that you could get to give your defense an opportunity to stop them and get the offense the ball back with a short field. That's exactly what we did. So when you got a Pro Bowl punter like AJ Cole, you trust in him. It paid off. We on the board first in Denver on Thursday night. Something to smile about, Raider fans. Something to smile about.
This ain't your dad's game, son. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
Training day starts with assessments. First, the weight room. Squat, press, arms. Then straight to conditioning. How I show up here is how I show up on game days. Okay, that was clean. Then I study my play. Gotta stay sharp on both sides of the ball. Quick pose for the cameras. And it's still a leg where I keep my mental games.
All right, let me adjust this camera now.
I know what you're thinking. Here's Kristen Bell on a luxurious vacation with her pretend kids. But I'm really here for all the points I get with my City Strata Elite card. I'd live for a fancy dinner where I don't have any idea what I'm eating. But what I really love is 6 times the points. Just eat your points, sweetie. I love you more than all the stars in the sky. Slightly more than all the points I'm earning. City Strata Elite. Rewards where it counts. That's the point.
It is not the man who commands beneath the stadium lights.
Okay, I think that's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better than the last one, especially if I scoot this way. The last angle just wasn't what it's supposed to be.
Sean Bean and Connie Nielsen starring Robin Hood. Thomas the Legend reimagined where allegiances are tested. And Caitlin's hang in the balance for original series Robin Hood only on MGM Plus. Denver, Colorado won this.
All right.
2001.
All right, we're back at it after that Raiders touchdown. Raiders lead 7-0 with 3:02 left in the first. Cross is going to kick it off. It's going to go deep. He's going to kind of muff it, but pick it up and get stuffed at the 20-yard line. Raiders defense hyped up, feeling all excited. Raiders special teams hyped up, feeling all excited, looking like they ready to get out there and play some football. I'm pretty sure that's going to roll right over to the defense. They're going to hop out there, turned up. Let's make some more big plays. Let's bring it to them. All right, we got Bo Nix on. Bo Nix in the shotgun. Raiders looking like they bring the blitz. They do bring a blitz, and they're not going to hit with the blitz, but he's not going to get that ball in bounds. That's an incomplete pass. Oh, he calls it a catch. I'm not quite sure about that. I didn't see his second foot. I'd like to see that replay. If they called that a catch, I'd like to see that replay. Hello. So we're not going to get let's throw a challenge flag then. We're not going to throw a challenge flag. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. They gave him a 6-yard reception on that. That was whack as shit that we didn't get a fucking replay. But we're going to get a sack. Adam Butler. Yeah. Y'all want to be on that? Back them right back up like they should have been anyway. So, 3rd and long. Raiders defense playing hard. Boom. Nice moves. Boom. Bounce around. Yeah. I'm liking this.
But because of the coverage downfield, Bo Nix has got to have that internal clock that he talks about. That one's got to, he wants.
Yeah, the Raiders defensive line is doing a whole lot of moving, a whole lot of shifting and pushing around, and the stunts are amazing. So on 3rd and 13, it's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to put the Broncos at 4th and 13. So, boom, that's the second time that we've forced them to punt the ball. Raiders defense is looking solid, coming out here fired up. Defensive line is playing great. It's always going to be the defensive line that's going to carry you. So these games are going to be won in the trenches. And his defensive line is doing it. The offensive line is also doing it tonight. So I'm proud of both. So the punt's up, and it's a lot deeper than the last one. It's going to drop around the 33 and ran across the 40. There's a flag on the field, so we'll see where that is and what that is.
Minute and a half to go in the quarter. Bill Dinovich will give us the call.
So it's going to be a holding on the Raiders. They're going to tack that on to the end of the kick. And we still got the ball.
You made the nice list, kid.
Page, rookie of the year.
Yeah. So I mean, as we continue to get at this, we're gonna continue to run the ball, throw the ball short because we don't want to force Geno to do something crazy like, try to throw a deep pass and in a triple coverage and then the game is shifted. So we're in a good position right now. Genty is playing well. He's getting good yardage. The offensive line is blocking well. And these short passes are working out. We've seen some blitzes on the last one. We're going to see a lot more of that. Be ready for them. And know that you can't be having balls swatted. Stop letting them swat these balls away. Figure out a way to pump fake them or something like that. Or if they up in the air, take off and run. Take off and run. You did it on the last drive. It worked well, and we got in the end zone. Keep doing it. It works. I need some water. Fix my hat. Make sure this sound is right. Sound check. 1 2 1 2. Get it up a little bit louder for you. Time. All right, there we go. Warriors been looking nice this year. Get ready for that. Got the Rockets and the Spurs. Ain't nobody worry about that. But the Warriors and the Nuggets, we want to see Steph get out there and continue to Steph. All right, let's come on back from this commercial break. Raiders getting ready to take over. And take over the Raiders is getting ready to do. So Geno's going to line up on the shotgun right now. Trips to the right. Boom, hand off to Genty. He's going to bounce it on out to the right and run for a first down. That's a good 11 yards for Genty on first down. And, of course, who's making the most impact? I mean, Jackson Powers Johnson doing what he do, blocking the heck out of everybody relentlessly. I mean, folks don't even want to engage with him. All right, shotgun again, lock it in motion again, and it's going to go short to Genty. He's going to pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards on that one. So what we're seeing is what we want to see, more positive plays than negative plays, and pretty much not just that, but positive plays on every play. So these second and less than 5, second and 5 and shorter than that is what we want. So the 2nd and 4 right now is perfect. Genty looking like he getting the ball. He does get the ball. So pitch to the left, and he's going to get the first down. Stay on his feet, get more, break loose, and there's going to be a flag as he gets tackled around the 30-yard line. So the flag's around the 45. It looked like he had already gotten the first down by then, but we'll see. Oh, man. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat 2nd down. So we don't get the first down no more after that heck of a first down run. We'll have to see where that spot happened. I mean, so it was on the rookie Jack Beck. And I mean, it was a block he didn't even have to make. It's just ridiculous. It's bad. That hurt. That freaking hurt bad. And instantly we see what happens without Jacoby on the field. I mean, it was some good stuff, but at the same time, those little things like that make the world of difference because we know Jacoby was big when it came to making them blocks and little stuff like that that folks didn't always notice. Somebody's got to learn how to pick up on that, you know, when to make plays, when not to make plays, when to make them blocks and when to be like, oh, he ain't finna make the play. He wasn't finna make the play. Yeah. So, what does it matter? We still got the ball. So the second down after we come back from this break, and we'll probably see him go to the air. We'll probably see a pass, another one of these short passes. Something a little deeper might be open just because we haven't really tried it and they're expecting us to continue to hit them with the short stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get back.
Sorry, Adam. Wait, no.
This is what's happening. It's the top of the chat.
Oh Lord! One thing about these primetime games is commercials be nonstop. I mean, you get a commercial break that's 5 minutes for everything. And if I start ranting about random stuff for 5 minutes, I might get off topic. As far as talking about this game, we look good. We look good tonight. It's funny because I tend to look good sometimes against good teams. But, yeah. Look at the other teams that we beat, you know, the Patriots, and they're doing quite well right now. And here we're back. Let's get it. All right, so Gino's in the shotgun. And we got Bowers in motion. It's going to be a pass, just like I was thinking. And he's going to throw it, and it's a terrible pass to Bowers, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. All right, so we got Thornton, Lockett, Bowers on the field. Thornton getting a lot of reps tonight.
See what he does on his third and long. Broncos leading the league in sacks by a mile.
So third and long, they're sending a lot of pressure, and it gets right to Geno, and he goes right to the ground in the fetal position, and it'll be fourth and very long for us. So we'll go ahead and punt this ball away and get nothing out of this drive. Yeah, I mean, we saw the line shift. We saw the line shift over to the right. We saw that the rush was going to come for the right. Fuck! All right. So Jackson Powers Johnson goes down on the play. Fuck, man. I mean, it was just a big cluster fu. It was. Oh my god! It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. And Geno Smith has got to be better. I mean, you gotta see what's coming on that right hand side. You gotta be able to look over and see that. Oh, they shifting. Maybe I should just take off and run upfield or something. You're not getting the first, bro. You never do. But I mean, you just sat there and knowing the pocket was going to collapse and let it collapse on you. And in that big collapse, when everything came down and all of these 300-pound bodies is falling awkwardly on each other, you got your best offensive lineman injured.
You're going to like this story because it's about you. When does it start? With a flight time that works for you and where does this story take place?
Let's just pray for JPJ and hope that he's all right.
And if you need to rewrite it, there's no need to change your flight. Where should we go next? Well, that's up to you. Because when we built the world's biggest airline, we built it around you.
Oh my god. I threw my freaking hat across the room. So JPJ is limping off the field. He got some help off, and now we're getting ready to punt. 14 minutes, 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's going to drop the punt, but still get a nice punt off, which is going to give his coverage team a good amount of time to get down there. The punt's going to be half decent, pretty good. Drop out around the 30. So, not too bad. AJ Cole having an amazing night. Man, you can see how windy it is out there. It's just folks with clothes blowing around and stuff. You could tell the wind is definitely having an effect. So they're carting JPJ to the locker room now. And the Broncos are going to line up in a shotgun, send some motion over to the left-hand side, snap it, and play action. Boom, boom. He's got plenty of time back there. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be a bad pass, bounce off the ground, and be incomplete. There's a flag on the ground. We'll see who that's on. So it's going to be a holding on the offense. Very good. And that's going to some Mercedes Lewis, the OG, 39-year-old. I mean, he's been in the league so long and balling, but yeah, trying to guard Max Crosby, yes, yeah, maybe 10 years ago, but this year, nah. So 1st and 20 for the Broncos. Ball on the 23-yard line. He's going to hand it off, and they're going to get about 4 yards out of that. Brings up a 2nd and long. Well, I'm seeing a lot of from the Raiders defenses bouncing off, pushing off of each other, and using the offensive lineman's leverage against them. So, if they're taking this way here, I'm gonna push you this way into this guy and then use him to get off you. And it's working. All right, they're gonna line up in the shotgun again, throw it in. It's almost intercepted, but dropped. So that was Blue Kelly. Almost had the interception. It just came at him so quick that, yeah. So it's 3rd and 16 for the Broncos. They're lining up in the shotgun again. Got 3 on the right. They're going to throw it, and it's going to be shy of the first down. It's going to have them about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards shy of the first down. So it's 4th down. Peyton's looking at his play call sheet like he's ready to go for it. And looks like, they're going to keep the offense out there. They're ready to go for it. They don't respect our defense. Geno standing on the sideline looking like he's Geno. And Broncos are going to line up with a real bunch formation. Raiders are making substitutions. All right, so the Broncos are trying to snap it fast. Looks like they might be they're trying to draw us off sides more than anything. So don't even play it. Yep, they're trying to draw us off sides. The play clock is winding down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're gonna take the delay game and go ahead and punt the ball. Yeah, they didn't really want it. They thought we weren't disciplined. We weren't. They thought we were gonna be anxious and just try to. They really finna. Nope, we didn't. So it's gonna back them on up. They're gonna send that punt unit out. Raiders are gonna get the ball back with another opportunity to drive down the field, put that ball in the end zone, and put another score. Climb that lead on up. I mean, hey, if we could have a 14-point lead, 20-point lead at the half, I like that. Oh, and the kick is terrible, and it's gonna bounce out of bounds around the 30. A lot of boos from the Denver crowd. Oh, I mean, I don't know if the wind blew the ball and it didn't drop to where, he expected it to on his foot, because it just, it was weird. It just looked like, I think the wind blew the ball and it shifted the angle. So when he kicked it, it kicked off the side of his foot, and it was just a bad kick. But it's good for us. So 11:59 left in the second quarter. The Raiders going to take over again. Eventually, I'll go pick up my hat.
So special teams was a problem with Darren Ritchie. who was with Sean and Rose, and now in his first year here as the special teams coach. And you saw that one looked like he was trying to.
All right, Geno lines up under center, Ashton deep in the backfield, locking in motion, which forms a trips formation on the left. What we got? We got motion to the right, and Genty's going to get the ball to the left. He's going to get a yard.
Guys, well, Alex Cap was in there because Jackson Powers Johnson is back in the locker room. You saw him come
So you see Alex Kappa come in for JPJ.
quick chat with the training
And
center. Shook his head, didn't even want to go in. He knew he needed more of an examination that he could get in that blue tent. Got on the golf cart, and now we're told he's questionable return to his ankle injury.
yeah. So 2nd and 9. Geno's going to snap the ball, drop back, and make a terrible decision by throwing it to Michael Mayer. As somebody was right in his face, he gets hit, drops the ball, incomplete pass. Good thing he dropped the ball because it would have been a loss of yardage anyway. So 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9.
Geno's going to line up in the shotgun. Got Genty close to him. Brock motions out to the right-hand side. And Geno steps up in the pocket, finds Brock coming across, and he's going to have the first down. So, nice pass. Very nice pass from Geno. Just perfect little touch. Tossed it right over there to Brock. He was able to catch that ball in motion, keep on going, and get the first down. And, I mean, he had so much space on the defender that he was wide open. All right, so Raiders got the ball at the 41-yard. Quick pass, and it's incomplete. So he tries to throw a quick pass in the flat, something like a screen to Ashton Genty, but it was incomplete, which is probably the best thing because it was a lot of folks right there to make the play. And that's, yeah. So obviously we're watching this, we're seeing what they're doing, and they know the screens is something we're trying to run, and they're ready for them. Screens ain't working no more. And we ran another screen. And we're going to get about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards out of that screen. So continue to do things and do things and do things. I mean, I don't know if you think it's working, but it's got to work on more plays for you to be having that much trust in it. I feel like we should have more plays, spread this ball around a little bit more. All right, so we got Geno in the shotgun again, and he's looking to his left. He throws to his left. It's a bad pass well over Trey Tucker's head, but he was well covered anyway. There's a flag back towards the line of scrimmage, and we'll see what that is. It looked like it might be, and it's offsides on the defense. They were lined up in the neutral zone. So that's going to give us another opportunity on that 3rd down, and we'll go from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 2. Great opportunity to get this first down. I mean, we could even run it right now. It sucks that we don't have JPJ on the field, but if you in the NFL, you here for a reason. So next man up, you better block like it's Thursday night and it's time to win. All right, so Geno lines up under center, Mostert in the backfield, and Geno's gonna try to sneak, but it was nothing there. Yeah, Denver kind of jumped, and I think the Raiders tried to do a quick snap to react to that jump, but I don't know why. Yeah, that play didn't work at all. And the Raiders will line back up to go for it on 4th and 2, and they bet not run that dumb play again because that didn't work. Bowers in motion. Geno's going to throw it. He hits Tucker on the come. Oh, there's 2 flags on the field. I don't know what they were, but it's a touchdown by Tucker if it doesn't get called back. So they're gonna get an offensive pass interference on Thornton because he tried to run a pick and it was a little too obvious.
It was actually a jump Brandon Jones, the free safety. You put your hands up as you're running that route. If you take your eyes off of it, you probably get away with that. He sized him up the whole way, then put his arms kind of came through. Brought the attention, the official.
So for 4th and 2 and an opportunity to get a touchdown, we go to 4th and 12 and a punt.
It would be a 59-yard field. The wind is too swirly to try anything like that tonight. It's a golden punt.
So the punt is great, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That wind is just so wild, it's hard to really keep track of the ball.
That ball took a hard right and went out of the second punt. He's put inside the 1-yard line. Nobody touched it.
No, that ball was not a touchback. That ball was inside the 1. Well, that ball wasn't a touchback. That ball was inside the 1. So that's the second time that he's pinned him inside the 1 tonight. I mean, AJ Cole having a heck of a night, a Pro Bowl caliber night. Yes, let's everybody play at their best. Do what you can do to put the team in situations to win, because you seen we was able to capitalize last time. Well, one of the times. And now here's an opportunity to do it again. If we could get this good field position, or if we could get the safety that we didn't get last time. I mean, they probably gonna run it on this play. Just sniff it out, see where it's going, and stuff it, and get that push on the line. Make sure you pushing them backwards so that they can't get out the end zone. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. It's time. It's time to go up. We need more points. Once again with the commercials on the Thursday night. Man, Amazon's so wild. They got add to your cart. Like, I'm over here trying to watch a game and you throw an ad up and tell me to add it to my cart right now from my television. That's where we at now. That's the power in them being able to host these games and us being forced to watch the game on Amazon. And now you taking money. Oh, hey, look, you need some batteries? Just click the button and it'll add it to your cart. Here for football, not Energizer batteries. So the Broncos will line up at the 1 yard line.
AJ Cole once again reminds us the importance of special teams in a punt game. Puts in Denver inside right at the 1 yard line again.
Okay, let's see what happens now. Nick's under center. He's going to play action it and throw it short, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of 6 to 7 yards.
You guys have talked about the Broncos' fourth quarter comebacks, and Ron, I think most of us marvel. J.K. Dobbins sees them in a different light. He says we need to do
Interesting choice to throw the ball But we all know that Peyton is an unpredictable coach, and he likes to do things like that. So him throwing the ball, we could have been thinking about that. All right, they're gonna line up again for 2nd and 3, and throw it again, short to the right, and he's gonna get held. Oh my God, amazing play. Eric Stokes with the amazing tackle as he was being blocked, still was able to make the tackle and hold on to it until he was able to get help from teammates, and they bring him down and stop him short of the first down marker. Yes, that's how you play. All right, so on 3rd and 1, they're going to line up in the shotgun. Got a little space. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's got pressure rolling in. He's rolling, and he's running, but he's got a lot of pressure, and he's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete. So the Broncos have 4th and 1 backed up against their own end zone, and I'm pretty sure we'll see a punt, which will give the Raiders great field position and an opportunity to get back into this end zone. I mean, Max Crosby was, once again, like always, relentless, and his angles of pursuit were the things that made the difference in this play, as you see in this, because check this out. You got to roll, you got boom, boom, boom. He would have tried to cut back around thinking he was fast enough to dodge the one guy out, but he didn't have that angle to cut back around because Crosby took it away. All right, so they punting it back up, and it's another bad punt. It's all squiggly. They get away from it. It goes out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play. So we'll see what this flag is. As of right now, the ball's at about the 49-yard line. So one of the players ran out of bounds and came back in, and that was on the Broncos. So that is just going to be a 5-yard penalty added, which will put us on the other side of the 50. So that's good field position, good way to start. It's so windy that it's really hard to kick a field goal. And, I mean, even if it's a short field goal, you don't want to do anything, I would say, longer than maybe like 30, 35, 40 yards, maybe 40 yards. This wind is blowing like crazy. It's some wild wind. You could tell by the punts. I mean, AJ Cole is just AJ Cole. I'm not saying that Daniel Carson can't do it, but you don't want to put that pressure on him. All right, Raiders lining up on the shotgun. Genty in the backfield. And they're going to fake it to him. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw it short to Tucker and get about 5 yards.
Short game. Yeah, they averaged 4.4 sacks a game. That's the 4th highest in NFL history. So gives you an idea. There's the field position. Thanks to AJ Cole, what he's been able to do in pinning Denver back inside their 1-yard line a couple of times. They're gonna wave. They're gonna wave this one off on that sideline. Tucker stepped out.
So Trey Tucker has stepped out of bounds and came back in, so that ball is going to be considered incomplete. And 2nd and 10. So the play clock is at 0 right now. Maybe they haven't reset it since the penalty. So they just had to clarify what the penalty was. Now the game clock is set. The play clock is set. And 7:30 left in the half. The Raiders are going to line up. Geno on the center. Ashton in the backfield. Probably going to get the ball, but he doesn't. It's actually handed off to Bowers in the backfield. They grab him in the backfield, and they're going to tackle him. Had he broken that one tackle, though, he would have had an opportunity, but with no blocking in that backfield, it's going to be hard to do anything. On 2nd and long, I don't know about that play call. So now we're facing the 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. We got Thornton wide right. Bowers in motion. He's going to set on the left, and Mayer's going to get the ball. He's going to get a few yards, and he's at about the 38. So it's 4th and short, not too long. It's one of these positions where we could punt it again, but we've done that so many times that you might really want to go for it right now. They might jump off sides, but even if they don't, you want to have a play set that actually works. So with about 18 seconds left on the play clock, the offense is still on the field, 4th and 5, and Geno's going to line up on the shotgun. Like I said, if you get him to jump, that'll give us the first down. And he's going to snap it. He's going to get sacked. So as we watch this replay, let's see what happens. Mostert just didn't make a block. Yeah. Mostert just didn't make a block. He looked around. He was confused. He didn't see the guy coming on the outside until he was on the outside. But, I mean, Geno's, questioning him about how come you didn't.
It's time for a reset.
Yeah, he completely missed that block, which hurt us bad because it's hard to bounce back. And now you give them the ball with good field position instead of putting them in a position where they got their back against the wall like we did the last couple of times, and that they won't really want to try to go for it on 4th down when they on side of the 50.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya now offers self-administration from the start. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Questions?
How did you become a capital banker?
What? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How did I get that?
Hard work, dedication. It's like Mr. G said, hard work and dedication.
Okay, more commercial breaks. We can't get enough commercial breaks. Be so many commercial breaks, you forget what's going on in the game. Okay.
Geno on the sidelines, very demonstrative, right there with Mostert and Kenny Pickett comes in to try to get things down the back of the quarterback.
He really is worked out. Then he has a few moments to kind of catch his cool, and he works down to Mostert, down the entire offense. They blew some opportunities. They had a couple opportunities in plus territory.
Okay. So the Broncos are going to get the ball again. They got a very interesting formation in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to the running back in the middle, and he's going to get about 14 yards out of that one.
Now the Raiders took a chance and rolled the dice, brought the blitz from Jamal Adams. He goes out wide, and by going wide, right there, it opens up because of the nice blocking on that right side, and finally you get J.K. Dobbins into the open field. Good vision there to cut that one back where the grass was.
Took almost 25 minutes to get the initial first down. Bring an extra 1 minute here.
So they're going to hand it off again. He's going to hit an unnecessary spin and go down. And there's a flag down. We'll see who that's on. Holding on the offense. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to get it another first down, but that'll be 1st and 20 for the Broncos.
The team says there's no official injury designation to give him. I saw him give his teammates a thumbs up when he came out of the tent. He was grabbing for his left knee, but he's reassuring everybody he's ready to go.
And nodding, thumbs up. Picked up a sack line. They have 3 for the Broncos.
All right, so 1st and 20. Broncos are going to line up out a shotgun with an empty backfield. They're going to send a little motion. Now they do have someone in the backfield. And he's going to slip out. And Nix is going to throw on the ball. He's going to get hit immediately. And that's going to be at about the 49-yard line. Jamal Adams with a heck of a tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 18 with 4.5 minutes left in the half. Raiders defense been playing amazing tonight, against a Broncos team that everybody hypes up. They hype up Bo Nix. The Raiders have been playing great, not giving up a lot, and still leading 7-0. Nix in the shotgun again. Boom. He gets rushed, but he's going to run the ball. But he's not. He's going to throw it. He took a while to throw it, and he's going to get a whole lot of that. Man, so they're going to have 1st and goal after that play. He hit Bryant coming across, and he had plenty of time and space to just take off before anybody could get a good enough angle on him to push him out of bounds.
Zero in on him instead of worrying about looking at coverage behind him. They respect, and they probably heard the last 3 days from Alpha Ball Hicks. He breaks contained. He steps up away from Max Crosby. You better be ready because he's a threat with his feet. Their eyes were on him instead of behind them for Pat Ryan.
Well, we're not going to talk about. We're not going to complain. We're just going to play. So boom. He's gonna get stopped in the backfield by Jeremy Cheney. He's gonna lose a yard or 2.
2nd down and goal with 3:20 and the clock ticking to halftime.
Jeremy Cheney had a great week last week. He played amazing. So once again, we'll see how he plays this week. I mean, we've been seeing a lot. They've been moving folks around, and we've been like he's saying, they've been moving stuff around and trying to put players in the best position for them to play great football, try to get this team an identity.
Under 3 minutes left in the half.
All right, they line up in the shotgun with 3 on the right, and we get a little bit of pressure, but it's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown. So with 2:41 left in the half, it's going to be 6-7 until they kick this extra point. We see what happens with that. And I mean, these passes, these crossing routes across the middle have been killing us today. We got to figure out a way to stop that. So the extra point is up and good. We'll probably have another long commercial break thanks to Amazon, and then we'll be back with some more football.
Believe me, when it comes to investing, you'll love Carl's Way. Take a left here, please. But there's a Carl's Way is the best way.
Man, so Gino getting ready to come back out here after, yelling at the running back for missing a block. Kenny Pickett tried to come talk to him. I don't know what they talked about. Then he looked like he went and apologized or whatever. Not something you want to see it on your offensive sideline or your sideline period, but especially with your starting quarterback. But also, you don't want to see missed blocks like that. But, yeah, I'm not in the huddle. I'm not on the field.
Had opportunities. You can't blame Pete Carroll for being aggressive with the record that they have. They're on the road. They kind of have Denver on the ropes, and they try to be able to go for
All right, so here we're back at it. As soon as they finish with their talking and not just starting the game, they try to run this until like 9 o'clock or something. Denver's going to kick it off. It's going to be deep in the end zone for a touchback. They got Lowry back there, it looks like. I think they should go ahead and start giving him some more play in the backfield, too. You know, you got plays for him. You got a lot of athletes on this field, on this team. Start utilizing it, you know. I mean, yeah, Genty's great, but let's make sure that we spread this around. And yeah, everybody's going to play different. It's gonna be harder for the defense to adjust to all these different styles coming at them. All right, Tucker motions over to the left. We got Tucker, Thornton, and Lockett on the left. Geno looks to the left. He's going to scramble to the right and run forward. So I don't know if it was a gain or no gain, but yeah, it was basically no gain. So with 2:36, we've got a timeout by Denver. So 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. The Broncos are obviously trying to find a way to get the ball back so that they can try to put more points on the board. But the Raiders are going to hand it off to Genty up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards, which is going to bring up a 3rd and kind of long for us. Denver's going to take their second timeout with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left. So it's important for us to get a first down. We don't want to get in the ball back. We definitely don't want to go on 3 and out.
Got his defense locked in on 89 and trying to make Geno Smith have to go other places to be able to get productive yards.
3rd and 6. Benito's back in for that visit to the blue tent. 3rd down.
All right, so 3rd and 6. Geno's in the shotgun, and we're about to see what's popping off with this. Oh, he's going to just drop down into a fetal position. Yeah. Typical everything that we always see out of Geno. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but he had a couple people coming right at him.
He's probably one of the most underappreciated players in the National Football League, especially for an interior guy with the length that he has.
I'm at a loss of words now, man. To be completely honest, I don't know what to say about this dude. I just wish Aiden was healthy.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place. Where your breakfast faves like bacon or French toast with sausage and eggs are all just $6. The new value menu every day at IHOP.
I wish Aiden was healthy, man. I know Aiden usually don't really evade sacks, but he's good at getting the ball out, you know. He's good at dropping back, boom, 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 pow, boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, pow. And yeah, we started off very good. They started figuring out how to stop all them little short passes, and we haven't figured out how to It's so hard. It's so hard to really just say this without pointing the finger at one person or another because it's mistakes made here and there. But you know, the difference between great players and just players is the ones that can still make those big plays even when everything ain't going right. Even when it's a missed block here or the blitz comes in. That's where you get your Lamar Jacksons from. It's where you get your Patrick Mahomes from. If you're not able to make them plays, then you just ain't on that level. Yeah. So after this long commercial break, we'll come back. Oh my gosh. Frustrations. All right, so the Raiders are lining up the punt on 4th and 12. Cole's going to get it off. It's going to drop around the 30-yard line. He's not going to even cross the 30-yard line. He's going to get swarmed on by a bunch of Raiders. So with a minute and 50 seconds left, the Broncos are going to come out with one single timeout, and Nix is going to try to move him down the field to put him in scoring position. Once again, we know this wind is crazy, so I don't think they finna want to settle for a field goal. I think they probably finna want to put it in the end zone. But yeah, gives us an opportunity to score again too, though. Go ahead and get a turnover. Defense, they finna try hard. Let's take it. And he's going to throw it short in the flats. It's terrible, and he bobbled it, and it almost could have been an interception, but it wasn't. Just short. He was too busy covering the other guy, which he should have been.
The escort out in front, Evan Ingram, had a blocker, had probably at least first down yardage, probably a chance to get out of bounds.
Next, 7 for 11 for 80 yards.
All right, so 2nd and 10. They're going to line it up again and drop back out of the shotgun. He's going to throw it quick, and he's going to get tackled quick. So he's going to be, looks like a good 3, maybe 4 yards shy of the first down. So they're rushing back to the line. No huddle for 3rd and 3. Denver lines up on the shotgun. Nix drops back. He's got pressure in his face, but he throws it. Another one of them little crossing routes, and he's going to get a first down. There's a flag on the field that came out late, but we'll see where it is. Hopefully it's a holding on the Broncos. There's going to be a offensive pass interference, which is going to back them up, take away that would have been first down, and they'll have to replay that 3rd down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He hit Jeremy Chin with a whole stiff arm. Can't do that. So 1 minute and 21 seconds left. Broncos still got that single timeout, but it's going to be 3rd and long for them now. 3rd and 14 at about the 24-yard line. The Raiders playing off. Nix is going to drop back, and he's going to scramble. He's going to push forward, and he's going to throw for a first down. And he loves to do that, fake like he's going to take off with it, run right up to the line of scrimmage, and then throw it. So if I was the Raiders, I'd start putting a spy right there, and as soon as he starts coming towards that line, you take his freaking head off. So it's a false start on the Broncos. That's going to back him up. 58 seconds left in this half. Broncos are trying to get in the scoring position, and the Raiders are trying to stop them. All right, and by rule, they're going to do that 10-second runoff. So from 58, it will drop down to, oh, yeah, that was a terrible false start. Yeah, so now it'll be 48 seconds left with 1st and 15. Broncos in the shotgun again. Nix drops back, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 15 with 43 seconds left.
That 10-second runoff on the previous penalty, you still have 43 seconds and the 1 timeout. You know, the touchdown.
And once again, with this 43 seconds, the Raiders still have all 3 timeouts. So they're going to throw the ball. You know that you may have time to get the ball back, or you can go for that interception because they're going to try to force it. They're going to throw these crossing routes. That's what they've been eating off of. They might throw it off the flats because that's what they've been up in the air. Intercepted. Interception Raider. He's jumped back. Kelly jumps back up and he's running with the ball. A little Deion style with it. Boom. Juke somebody, but he's going to go down around the 35-yard line with 27 seconds left for the Raiders. Raiders defense running down to celebrate. You got to be excited about things like that. We've been getting turnovers this season. We need turnovers in every single game. Wilson did a great job getting that pressure, making Nix run, forcing him to try to throw a deep ball. And he throws that deep ball, and we're back there with it. That was just beautiful. That was beautiful. He just bombed it out there hoping for something. And Kelly was like, oh, thank you. I'll take that. Oh, nobody touched me. I'll get up and I'll run with this. So good field position for the Raiders. 27 seconds left and all 3 timeouts. We got an opportunity to get on that other side of the 50 and put some more points on this board. Geno drops back with plenty of time. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Thornton, and Thornton drops it. Oh, man. Thornton dropped what would have been an amazing first down. He just drops it. And once again, like I said, the wind is blowing hard. So sometimes, it might be landing somewhere that you don't think it's going to land. And I don't know if that's what happened with Thornton on that one, but you got to catch that. You got to catch it. Thornton's struggling tonight. So hopefully he can get his head together at halftime. All right, we got Tucker Way on the outside right now. And we're going to use that first timeout. Play clock was about to run out. That was a good time to use it anyway. 21 seconds left. You don't have time for a whole lot of plays, but you want to make sure that you got time to have the right personnel and the right plays out for whatever it is that you're finna call.
If Denver can win tonight's game, they're 10 days off. They play Kansas City here, obviously a huge game. Then a bye week. So this would be after tonight.
So the Broncos sitting at 7-2. You got 7-2 with the Broncos, 6-3 with the Chiefs, 5-4 with the 5-4 with the Chiefs, 6-3 with the freaking Chargers, and we sitting at 2-6. But I don't care. We're here to win. All right, Geno's just standing back there, and then he throws the pass that was pretty ugly to Lockett, and Lockett's going to run out of bounds with 15 seconds left.
Career long, I think it's around 57. So you're thinking you at least want to try to get inside the 45-yard line to give him a chance. Another kid that
we got Carlson warming up on the sideline. 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. So we do still need to get this first down if we want to continue to move the ball down the field, but there's also not a whole lot of time left. So if this play takes 6-7 seconds, you know. Raiders still got 2 timeouts. We're going to snap the ball. Geno has pressure coming in. He scrambles and he pitches it to Ashton, and he's going to go out of bounds with the ball, and it's going to be. Oh no, he doesn't go out of bounds. He stays in bounds and goes down, and the clock's going to run out, and it's going to be halftime. So very smart play by Ashton Genty going down inbounds.
Second-year guy out of Maryland, just not able to hold up without having a tight end or a back or somebody chipping to help him out. I'm sure that'll be part of the halftime adjustments.
Yep. So that'll wrap it up for the first half. A very good play by the Raiders. First quarter. Second quarter, we saw some struggles. We saw the Broncos start to figure some things out. They ended up getting in the end zone. And this time,
Yeah, and other than that one,
listening to Pete right quick.
drive your defense and shut them out. How do you continue that?
You got the punter's done a great job. They just done a great job to keep that ball down. And the defense is playing well too. Third downs are doing a good job. So we got a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah. So like I was saying, we're in a very good position right now. Raiders is playing well. You get to go in there at halftime now. You get to reevaluate everything that's been going on. You get to say, okay, what worked, what didn't work, and what are we going to do in the second half? Because we saw how they adjusted in the first. They adjusted in the second quarter. So now we need a game plan for not the second half, but the third quarter and the fourth quarter. You got to have a completely different game plan because you know that they finna adjust and be ready for whatever we throwing at them. We can't keep getting stopped like this. We was moving the ball very efficiently, and then they shut it down. So we got to figure out, okay, how can we move the ball in the second half? What are we going to do? What's going to be the little, who's going to be the player that we're going to pull out and say, hey, you finna have a big second half? Could it be Trey Tucker? I mean, Thornton dropped some balls that would have had such an impact, but could it be Thornton? They might throw him back out there. They might give him another opportunity. We'll see. We're gonna take a little break though, because I need to eat and enjoy this halftime.
It's the Bo Nix experience. Denver has them right where they want. Yeah, the reason you get a chance to have the Bo Nix experience is the way this Broncos defense plays. You look at the first half, 5 sacks and 26 yards. I mean, it's really the reason they're going to stay in this game, because the mistakes on offense and the punting game and everything else has really been bad for them. But this defense, this is what they do. They get after you, especially at this place. They can beat the count, bring the pressures, use this noise in their favor, and they've gotten after this Raiders front.
And Tony, when you look at this Raiders team, I mean, they're keeping it close, but they've had a lot of mistakes as well. They could have had the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. They could have had the lead. There's some bright spots, too. I mean, in the first half, Ashley Dixie was able to find a couple of holes, got called back for a penalty. And we'll start off with that right here. You can see the hole open up there. Well, this is one of the good things, okay? He gets in there, he scores the touchdown. Good for the Raiders offense. They're right here. Brock Bowers only has one catch in this is right here. Defense did a good job on him, but here he makes the play, gets up the field. But then there's the back stuff. Remember, Jacoby Myers got traded, and you're going to see the holding right here on the edge. That's like Jack Bash. He's a rookie. Something you don't need to do right there. After it already cleared the hole, it was already getting up the field, you didn't have to do that. And then right here on the crossing pattern, this is a kick play, but you're not supposed to put your hands on it. Once again, it was Dante Thornton, rookie, a guy who's in there, doesn't have that much experience, and they could have scored a touchdown right there. This score could have been 21 points instead of the 7 points that they have on the board right now.
Yeah, you just can't figure this game out. You know, is it the Denver Broncos kind of sleepwalking, kind of underestimating this Raiders team? But like we said, it's Thursday night. It's a division game. It's going to be competitive, and the Raiders are battling. Pete Carroll and this defense, they play cover 3, something I love to see. As much as I think 60% this game, and all they preach in that coverage is stay over the top. So you saw Luke Kelly makes that interception. That's Pete Carroll's philosophy. Stay on top. Don't give up the big play. And make him walk the ball down into the red zone and make a play. That's his first interception. That was crucial.
Pete also telling Kelly at halftime got to run the ball more. Yeah, good hands there, but sure. This game has had more penalties than first downs between these two teams. And as we go to break, fans here are enjoying the Broncos. Let's close that play show.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the certainty of this delivery.
This team will make a push in January.
Absolutely, they're still in it. But getting that delivery.
What do you think, Johnny?
How do you know my name?
You're wearing a name tag.
To your second row? So don't settle for just any insurance. And there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Arby's new steak nuggets. Finally, you can enjoy that smoky, seared steak you'd normally grill at home without your father-in-law asking. You sure it's done, buddy? Yes, Kevin. We're sure.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Oh my goodness. Look at your little boo. What happened?
On the Saturdays.
Hey, you gotta be careful, okay? I know. Let's get you off your seat. We're gonna get your Medicare prescriptions delivered.
When life gets the best of you, get the best help with your prescriptions.
Coming up after TNF, stick around for Amazon Music Live, where Fuerza Revita, the rising regional Mexican music act, will be headlining tonight's show right after nightcap. You do not want to miss that. Time now for tonight's Don't Settle moment, presented by State Farm. And this time we're showing love to punters. The Raiders, AJ Cole dropped a punt on the 2-yard line. It was a great drive. Joe Fuller didn't settle for that because later he would add another gem that went out on the 1-yard line. All right, as the win continues, pick up here. Auntie Ann, we're not in Kansas anymore, we're in Denver. What changes do you want to see the Broncos have here in the second half?
Hey, Tony, this is why I keep the shade, right, buddy? No problem with the win. I think for the Broncos, it's efficiency, man. I want to see first, second down. Let's get some drives going, convert, get the ball moving, keep it in our possession. Because we talked about in the pregame, maybe seeing them play tempo and stuff. You got to get first downs to be able to do that and stop the penalties that are backing you up. More efficient on first down, get drives going.
I want to see the Raiders defense get a little more aggressive. I want to see you bring some pressure. I know they're playing conservative. Hey, don't let them have a big play. But at some point, you got to make a play. You got to get aggressive and force it.
And we know that this Broncos team has had 4 fourth-quarter comebacks. They also went 3 and out on each of their first 4 drives. Looking to get something going here in the second half. Thank you guys for watching the State Farm Halftime Show.
NFL game. FanDuel, play your game.
Level up the slices and sticks for only $6.99 and get Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Feel my wrath.
Nobody games ideal here.
Get slices and sticks and Call of Duty in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal. Pizza, pizza.
This is a hot flash. This is a not flash. This is a hot flash. This is not. If you have hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause, ask about Veoza, the #1 prescribed hormone-free treatment approved for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms due to menopause, so you can have fewer hot flashes and more not flashes. Veoza reduces the number and severity of hot flashes day and night. Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about more not flashes with hormone-free Veoza. Visit Veoza.com.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Tune in Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern to NFL Network or Falcons Colts live from Berlin. Then Week 10 continues on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football on NBC. And Week 10 concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC. Stream it live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by iPhone.
For the second half of the season, Week 10 starts tonight in Denver, where the Broncos go after their 7th straight win, led by Bo Nix. Gonna run it into the end zone. Next and Jeffy for the touchdown. Nix looks that way, then over the middle, then to the right, throws north into the end zone for the touchdown. And so we come to the second half in Denver, Colorado on this Thursday night. Meantime, 7-7 in this AFC West. Battle 45 sacks this season, 5 in the first half. Most intentionally is the 1989 Vikings. Nolan Millard and company. 7 total touchdowns already this season for Ashton Jetty, the rookie out of Boise State. And the quarterback numbers in comparison to the first half. Now a perfect jerky in the first half of the night.
Yeah, really was. Denver has been good playing like this most of the year. Talked about that a lot in the first half. You know, Pete Carroll had a team that had some opportunities early in this game, thanks to great punting by A.J. Cole, defensive field position opportunities, so not quite able to capitalize on all those opportunities that were tied up in 7.
Many of those opportunities for both teams. The kick was managed at the 10. The field at the 2-yard line. And this one back is the rookie Harvey. And the flag comes in. Sitting in the first half.
Maybe the 8th penalty on Denver.
There's the return. Holding. Receiver team number 13. After this the goal. First down.
Indeed it is, Matt Bryant. Moments ago, Kennedy with Sean Payton.
Sean, for as slow of a start as it was for your offense, it's tie game. How do you take control in the second half?
Yeah, listen, I think the field position was real important. I felt like we played most of that first half on our end of the field. So obviously the kicking game, we got to have a little bit of balance here offensively. We can't get behind the chains. And we were in a lot of 3rd and long. So this first drive is going to be important.
All right, y'all. We're back from this second half. Broncos going to start the drive at the 9-yard line because Raiders had an amazing special teams play to stop him, and then they had a holding on top of that. So
From the
Right. Broncos got a very tight formation, a whole lot of folks up there on the line. They moved very early, and there's going to be a false start. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal because they're already backed up. So let's take them from the 9 to about the 4.5.
21 years old, 20th year in the league.
Oh, excuse me. I called him 39. He's 41. He didn't got nervous trying to block Crosby, and now he false starting and stuff. He's like, man, I ain't as fast as I was, and this dude the best in the league. So man, again, and he's gonna hand it off, and he's gonna get stopped after about a gain of 2 yards. So the Raiders special teams has been playing great and putting them in amazing field position throughout this game, as far as having the defense starting off in good field position and offense. So we got to capitalize on it. So like right now, this field position right here is something where we need to be focused. Like it's time to get these sacks. He better not be trying to take off and run up the middle again or throw it right at the line of scrimmage. So he's going to drop back. Yep, and they come with the rush right at the middle, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. So he got rid of it because he didn't want to get that safety. That's exactly what we did. Every time I keep saying he's running up the middle, and now we finally sent somebody right up the middle in his face, and he panicked. Geno Smith putting his helmet on, 3rd and 12 for the Broncos. So we see some attitudes over there. We see the offense believe in the defense, and they fired up and they ready. Geno Smith looked like he focused. It's like, come on, man, get focused. Broncos got trips. They out of shotgun. They're going to throw the ball. It's very short, and it's out of bounds. So that's an incomplete pass. 4th and 12 for the Broncos. We got Bronco fans booing. They're upset. They're confused. They're rubbing their heads. They're standing there with their arms up, and it's funny to me. So 4th and 12, they'll go ahead and punt the ball.
And for a defense that isn't necessarily dialing up a lot of pressure, they're still collapsing his pocket and making Bo Nix get that ball out of his hands.
And we'll see what kind of punt he gets off this time because he hasn't been impressive tonight.
Gets it away. You get a big Bronx cheer from the crowd because it's a good punt for the middle of the field.
And there's going to be a flag probably on the Raiders in the area of a illegal block or a hold.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 27. 10-yard penalty, first down. Well, as you just took in the first half, we touched on this, but the Raiders missed out on some opportunities. Here's a big run by Jimmy, but a hold call by the young receiver, the rookie Jack Betts brought that one back. Another time here with offensive PI, when they're trying to set up a kind of a rub or a screen to try to get freed up on a 3rd down. And this is right before the first half. Dante Ford did the hard job. Got it, the DB beat, got it stabbed.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. We're gonna step out here, and we're looking good so far in the second half. First drive of the second half, we getting out here. We're moving the ball. We getting some first downs. That's what we need to do.
Starter Colton Miller, of course, the left tackle, has been out most of the year.
Jenny in the backfield looking like he getting the ball. Standing pat. Tucker going motion to the left, and he gonna hand it off to Gentile at the middle. Yep, and we'll get like 3 good yards out of that.
Yeah, everybody thought that this guy. We wondered from the Mountain West Conference with Boise State.
So 11 rushes for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, shoot, you got to keep feeding on the ball. 2nd and 5, you can't ask for more than 5 yards out of a first down run. So give him the ball again. You said what? Was Prime Vision. How you do it?
Chip Kelly going back to the early part of the first half. Remember, you and I went to break.
Oh snap! Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right. So now we're looking at third and 2. Sweet. So once again, shoot, we just go ahead and run this right at the middle. Chip up there in the booth looking like he about to make some type of decision. And we cutting off. And we back.
Got some quick passes, and it just they found the rhythm. And here, this time, the first couple plays to Genty.
Okay, sweet. So we're lining it up out of the shotgun again with trips on the left. Yeah, it looks like he might be calling some type of audible. And then play clock's going to run out. That's going to be a delayed game unless we call the timeout. Yeah, big difference. Thank you. Yep. So the Raiders called a timeout to stop themselves from being in the third and long position. And now we'll still have that 3rd and 2 when we come back from this timeout.
Yeah, in a game like this, it feels like it's going to go into the fourth quarter. You want to hold on to these timeouts.
Quick word from Kaylee.
Well, guys, while we've got time, you've noted seeing Ashton Genty standing straight up in the backfield. He told me he feels more comfortable when he's upright. And at 5'8", he's able to better read defenses. He's been lining up that way since his junior year at Boise State. It's been dubbed the Michael Myers stance, as in the horror movie villain from Halloween. And their coaches, including Chip Kelly earlier this season, have encouraged him to bend. Pete Carroll told us Genty's proof you don't need to.
All right, so the Raiders line up. We got Bowers on the left. Tucker goes in motion to the left to join Bowers and Mayer. And Gino drops back. He's going to gun it, and it's going to be incomplete. Thrown to Tyler Lockett. It looked like it was a high pass. Tyler gets up. I mean, it was an awkward way that he got hit. So great route by Tyler Lockett. The ball was definitely high, and the defender went very low at Tyler's, at his knee. God, that was a very ugly tackle. I can't stand when defenders do things like that, man. It's just, whew, thank God Tyler was able to walk off the field on his own pressure. Hopefully he ain't hurt. Another great punt. That one dropped at the 15. I mean, if we're going to give anybody player of the game, it's probably going to be A.J. Cole at this point.
Nice Coca-Cola is perfect, but only inside can you get a free Coca-Cola that's perfect for you. Endless flavors like cherry, vanilla, jalapeno, coconut, and cream. Create a Coke your way, any size, any flavor, free for a limited time, only at Sonic.
What was your favorite part? Hey Dad, can we talk?
Sure, what's up?
I gotta come clean about something. I need car. I need to pay for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
You might be on the naughty list.
Enjoy the report.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
All right, y'all. This is definitely some good football. For sure, some good football. Yikes. I mean, at the beginning, I said I just wanted to see us compete. I wanted to see some good competitive football. I wanted to see us come out here and play well on all around offense, defense, special teams. And to this point, that's what we've done. We're going against a defense that everybody's been hyping up to be one of the best defenses. So we're going against a defense that everybody's been hyping up to be one of the best defenses. So for our offense to be doing what they're doing, not disappointed. I mean, we for sure got to put some more points on board. But for right now, I'm not disappointed. I just need to see us finish this off with a win. You know, if we're going to keep it close, but let's finish it off with a win. All right, now we back from this commercial break for some more Raider football. Broncos going to start this drive on their own 15. They got Jobbins in the backfield, Sutton on the left. And they're going to run the ball, and he's going to do a counter and bounce back around to that left-hand side to get a good 7 yards.
So, John retired as a coach, Hall of Fame coach, in 1978. Since that time, the Raiders have had 18 head coaches. 18. And Tom Flores had a long run. John had a long run. And then 18. You think about, well, the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course, would be the classic example of stability. 57 years, 3 head coaches. Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin.
All right, they're lining up in the shotgun again. They're going to hand it off again. He's going to sit there, wait for the hole to open up, and go down right at the marker.
Well, early on, that was part of an ABC statement that Wide World of Sports all of those years.
Monday Night Baseball. I remember you and Jim Palmer were those.
We all did. Nothing like Howard.
You know, I never picked up my hat.
With a toupee and a cigar and wearing it to restaurants because you carried it on the road with me.
And I speak on behalf of a lot of people. My whole goal was to stay.
Raiders defense
To see the highlights.
still out there looking a little fresh, you know. 3rd and 1. Stay focused. And the clock is running down. I think we're going to see a timeout by Denver. Yeah, so we'll get a timeout by Denver because that clock was running down. It's 3rd and 1. They want to try to figure it out. And we'll be ready for it.
In those years, remember, Wide World of Sports was so popular because it took you to places you couldn't get to thanks to the satellite. You know, the bird was up there. Once that happened, that changed television.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think, and you worked on it. We all watched. Wide World of Sports was a whole, the boxing even for Wide World of Sports was a different level. Harlem Globetrotters.
Meanwhile, here is your super move.
Oh, yeah.
My man George Hill tells me this is.
We should have pumped up the play clock. Therefore, Denver is not charged a timeout.
Oh, so Denver's going to get their timeout back because apparently they didn't set the play clock for them or something. Whatever. All right, so let's get back to it. We got this 3rd and 1 for Denver. They're lining up, looking like they're probably going to do a quarterback sneak. They do a quarterback sneak, but it don't look like they got it.
It's one of those nights. It is. This is Denver's kind of game. I mean, talk about the Raiders wanted to get it into the 4th quarter.
All right, so it looks like they're going to give it to him and say that he did get the first down. Pete is saying, hold on, what? And I think he wants to challenge it, but they're rushing to the line. And they're going to throw it quick to the flats and get a first down. They hurried up and got that snap off because it looked like Carroll may have been thinking about calling a challenge, but he didn't throw the challenge flag in time, and they got it off.
He's left completely isolated out there by himself. Bo Nix says, "Thank you very much. I'll take this for the few easy passes he's had tonight in a first down." But blitzing, nobody picks Prentice. You don't get the ball very often after flag.
2 tight ends on the left. Denver's coming out in a shotgun formation again. They've been hitting us good with a lot of these runs, so Yeah, we're going to see another run. He's going to bounce it on out to the left, and he's going to get another 7 yards. I mean, 7 yards out of runs is not acceptable on the defensive side. The Raiders got to clean this up. They got to fix this real fast. You can't even let this continue throughout this drive.
So both teams now with changes at right guard. And the Raiders have won at left guard as well. 2nd down and 3.
So 2nd and 3, Broncos lining up again with 2 tight ends on the left again in that single back formation. They're going to hand it off again. He's going to hit up the middle, but he's going to get stopped. No, he's not. He's going to be probably a yard shy. Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. 8:58 left in this 3rd quarter. I mean, this game's definitely just been a defensive game. It's been all defense. All defense the whole game. Everybody's been fighting for it. It's, a game of inches. We're seeing 3rd and 1 right here. And if we don't stop them, in the backfield, I'd expect them to be going for it on 4th down.
Let's go to 3.
Murray is such a great compliment to Dobbins. And a lot of times he's catching the ball out of the
Well, that thing was way behind.
He's come a long way with
Switch to that other camera angle, and it was just behind. So now we back on the main one, and obviously it's 2nd and 3. So I missed something. So it's going to be a false start.
In the process, the center,
it's 10 penalties now.
for 69 yards.
He just lost his balance. I think he thought that was about to snap the ball, and then realized that it was on the next sound from the quarterback and started to fall.
Yep. So there's going to be a false start. That's going to back him up to 2nd and 8. They're going to snap it out of shotgun, hand it off. It looked like some type of read option, but they hand it off, and they're going to get stopped shy. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 again. Right back to that 3rd and 1.
Coming for the Broncos. Graham was a holdover. He was on 2 staffs before Pete Carroll got the job. He made a lot of changes, but not with the defensive side of the ball.
It's interesting because Patrick Graham has that New England Patriots Bill Belichick background, which is more of a...
All right, they're lining up in that single back again. They've been having a lot of success with the run game out of there. They're going to throw a pass in the backfield. It's a trick play, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield by Snowden. I mean, he thought he was going to be able to run around in some circles, but I mean, Snowden has a very similar style to Crosby. He's tall, he's lean, and he's agile. He can get around, and he's hard to outrun. So Snowden was able to catch him and make him stop. So the Broncos are lining up for a field goal. This is going to be a 59-yarder. Now, we all know in Mile High Stadium, you do get a lot of you can kick longer field goals, but at the same time, this wind's blowing wild. So he's going to kick it, and it's going to be good. Nope, I take that back. It's short. It's very short. So, well, not very short, but it was short enough to be short. So the Raiders is going to take the ball over with 5.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. And it's a very good look for us right now, man. Good field position. We just got to be disciplined, get out here, run the ball well. Look at that, kind of turned up on the sideline right next to Max Crosby. That's something I like to see.
35 grams of protein,
Yeah, man. So we're in a good position. All we got to do is, keep our heads in the game, stay focused, stay disciplined. No stupid penalties. No penalties that's going to, kill big plays like what we saw in the first half. Discipline. Catch the ball. Catch the ball. Rookies. Catch the ball. Gino. Put the ball where it's supposed to be. Don't be throwing it up so high that Tyler Lockett can't catch it and then he get hit awkward. Don't do that. Put the ball where it's supposed to be. If you got to stand there and take a hit, bro, stand there and take a hit. But put the ball where it's supposed to be. You're getting paid. Put the ball where it's supposed to be. We definitely see the difference in the run game with Jackson Powers Johnson being out, and we seen that he didn't come back. I mean, when he was down, we knew it was something bad. I shouldn't say bad, but we knew it wasn't good. So, let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Let me find my hat.
All customers get a profit boost every NFL game day. The NFL International Games repeat with Berlin. And on NFL Network, the World Stars come out of the book. Falcons, Colts, and Sunday Night Football. Sunday 5 to 8 Eastern on the network.
All right, now let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS. Nick Benito came in one of the best pass rushers in the league this year, 0.76 seconds. Entering tonight, third fastest in the league. His get off, 0.63 in the first half. His get off would be the third fastest in his career. Something to think about. His 5 pressures, 1.5 sacks tonight, has only been chipped one time, for whatever reason, in his 15 pass rushes. I'm guessing on third down at the very least, they may start having to chip or slide the offensive line towards 15.
All right, we back at it. All right, Gino out of shotgun. Boom, drop back. Oh my God! What? Come on! Those Genty bounces off his fingertips and it's intercepted. And he's having a heck of a return until he gets blasted by one of the linemen. I mean, Genty just bounced right off his fingers and.
Awareness, eyes right there on the football. Jones right there, the free safety wants to help him out. And then a pretty good return to get the ball into the plus territory here for Bo Nix and Denver offense.
I mean, I just said, put the ball where it's supposed to be. And if you throw that ball in front of him, he's able to run and stride, catch it, and do something. You throw it behind him, now he got to jump in the air to catch it. He misses the catch, and it's an interception. Raiders defense makes a stop at the line of scrimmage. I might have to start the Investigate Geno campaign, bro. Investigate Geno for sure. Okay. The Broncos with great field position already, almost in scoring position. Crosby chases Nick's well into the backfield. Nick's is going to throw the ball away. There's a flag out there. We'll see where that flag is coming from. It's going to be offensive pass interference. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and they'll repeat the second down. That's going to back them up out of field goal range. Very good.
That's where Nick's want to go with the ball. He had nowhere else to go with it. Some frustration there, but getting the right personnel.
Okay, it sounds like the Broncos are a little frustrated over it. Genty looking like he down on himself for missing for causing that interception, which, hey, bro, you got to catch the ball. 2nd and 20. Broncos are going to run a draw, and he's going to get stopped. And he's at the 41. He dropped the ball, but I think they might be saying that he was down. So they're going to say he was down. He's at about the 42-yard line. So, yeah, that's going to be out of field goal range for him for sure. They'll probably end up punting this ball. Yeah, Tyree hit him real hard. So 3rd and 18, and they'll see them out of. They'll throw it short, and he's going to get hit at about the 39-yard line. So 4th down, we'll see what they do. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring out this punt unit. It would be a little foolish to bring out the field goal unit, but knowing Sean Payton, you can't really be surprised. I'd be looking out for the fake. Curious as to what's going on here. So they're going to punt it. It's up, it's high, it's short, and it's in the end zone. So 2:57 left in the 3rd quarter, and the Raiders are going to have the ball with another shot to go ahead and march down the field and put some more points on this board. I mean, right now we at 7-7, still got a chance to win it. Still got a great chance to win this game. Let me turn this down so we don't have to watch the Taco Bell commercial. Well, yeah, I mean, we've been fighting hard tonight. It's been a good game. It's been definitely a defensive struggle. I mean, Genty got to make up for what he just did. So I think he finna come out with a little fire. Gino needed to take responsibility, accountability too, for that pass not being perfect. I mean, bro, come on. I mean, that those little things could be the difference. So, yeah, he missed it, but yeah, you could have thrown a better pass too. Yeah, man. We got a shot tonight. We got a shot. We just got to stay focused, keep at it, stay disciplined. Rookies, if you're going to be out there, don't do nothing stupid. I mean, the receivers tonight have been non-existent. I mean, we ain't seen, I think, maybe something out of Tucker. But yeah, man. Let's see if I really think Gino might need to be investigated. I think he do need to be investigated. So I'm not even gonna go into that like that. But put the ball in Ashton's hand. Just hand it off. Figure out some creative ways to get him the ball. And I think he'll put it in the end zone. Take it out of Gino's hands because he'll try to sabotage it. All right. Salute to Service Month. So, salute. We got Veterans Day coming up. So, shout out to all the veterans. All right. Here we go. Gino lining up under center. And Ashton should be getting this ball. Offensive line communicating. Bowers goes in motion. Ashton gets the ball. Ashton runs, and he's going to get about 2 yards out of that. maybe 3.
Now, they've not had an opportunity to throw the ball downfield tonight at all. One drop by Fort was their only pass to Oklahoma, where the ball traveled over 20 yards.
So Brock Bowers now only has 1 reception, and that's for 31 yards. Like I said, we got to keep the ball out of Geno's hands. That's the best thing we can do right now, just keep the ball out of Geno's hands. And Geno drops back to throw the ball. He's scrambling around, and he's going to throw it in the dirt. And it doesn't make it to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they say about it. They throw the flag. Like I said, keep the ball out of Geno's hand because the motherfucker's key is just to sabotage. He's here to sabotage. How do you not even throw it past the line of scrimmage, bro? So on 3rd and very long, we'll probably just come out and run this ball and then punt it. 3rd and 20. You're not expecting Geno to do anything. Yeah, we come out, we run the ball, and we get about 3 yards out of that. Oh man. Yeah, see. I'm sticking with what I've been saying about Geno on the sabotage mission because there's no way that you can't be like, bro, every time it's something crucial, you just figure out a way to do something stupid. And you can't be that stupid. He's not that stupid. He's smart. That's why I say he need to be investigated because he's part of some betting bullshit. And the punt's going to be blocked, and the Broncos are going to pick it up, and they're going to have the ball at the 11-yard line. Fuck you, Geno. So after a very competitive game, our star player of our game, AJ Cole, gets his punt blocked because it was just clearly no freaking protection at all. So the Raiders defense will be back on the field. The Broncos had a ball at the 12-yard line. And we'll do what we do. They're going to run with Nix, and he's going to get tackled quick by pull him out. I guess he thought he was Tim Tebow or something on that when he was. It's like, oh yeah, sit down. Polo Miles had a couple of big interceptions. Last week he had one in the end zone, so it'll be nice to see him make another big play. Just because they're in the red zone don't mean they're finna score. We got 55 seconds left in this quarter. They're gonna send a man in motion, single back, and the Raiders get some good pressure. It looked like somebody got a hand on the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd and 12. So great. Like I said, defense play hard, stay focused, stay disciplined, don't commit no penalties. Hey, if he's gonna do that, you jump up and you get a hand up there. Take away the middle. They've been taking away the middle from him. He don't have that middle to take away and scramble up no more. And that was just exactly what you're supposed to do. So come out here again. It's 3rd and 12. We do the same thing. Try to cause a turnover so that we can take the ball back because that's ultimately what we need. We don't want them to score and then have the lead. And he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it short, and he's going to go down, and he's not going to get much out of that, maybe a yard. So the Denver crowd is booing and booing and booing. They're upset. I don't see what they're so upset about. But 23 seconds left in this half with 20 You got more time on the play clock than the game clock, so they'll probably go ahead and let this. Oh no, I think they might kick it. Yep, they go ahead and they're gonna kick it, and it's up and it's good. So with 5 seconds left in the third quarter, the score is going to be Raiders 7, Broncos 10. And the Broncos will get ready to line up to kick it back off to the Raiders. We'll see Geno Smith come back onto the field and sabotage this game.
This week, week 5 trail by 14 against the Jets, trail by 1 against, of course, the Giants was crazy, 19-0. And last week, 15-7 and won by 3 in Houston. 9 total TDs, only 1 turnover in the fourth quarter this season. Here's the block coming in. Second of the season, off goal by J.L. Skinner.
I'm sure Chip Kelly and the offensive staff are trying to figure out what can they do. They've gone 6 straight possessions without a first down. The last first down that they have, 10:44 left in the second quarter.
So
it's a reversal of what happened in the first half when Denver couldn't get a first down. Denver went a quarter and a half before they got their first down of the night. 3-yard line.
So Lobby's going to take the ball at about the 3. He's going to bounce off some tackles and cross the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Start from there. We'll start the fourth quarter from that spot. Into 3. Denver Broncos.
Okay. So end of the third quarter. Score 7-10. It's been a very competitive game. Defensive battle. Yeah. Turnovers on both sides. So it's really just going to come down to who can finish it off. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Geno will figure out a way to fuck it off. But we're going to continue to watch and see. God, this is frustrating. I swear this is frustrating. Like, can we just have, like, if you was throwing an interception because you was really trying, then that's something. But I feel like you just be trying to throw an interception. Or you be like, how can I make this ball not easy for Brody to catch? Because if he got to reach backwards, it might hit his shoulder pad, and then it might bounce up, and then they can catch it. Or was you just thinking, oh, he should be able to catch this, at any angle and then take off and make something spectacular happen? Because even if he caught it, he was going to go down instantly because of how he had to catch it. So unless you led him with it, you gave the defenders time to get to him. So, yeah, bro. Trade deadline passed, and we didn't trade for nobody. We just traded Jacoby and got back a 4th-round pick that we wasted on Kenny Pickett because he's so fucking garbage, that you can't even put him in the game to replace Geno, who's ass cheeks. Who was that linebacker that punched Geno in the face back in the day? Somebody needs to punch him in the face again. Just irritating. Yeah. Whatever. We'll come back and see what happens.
Aerial coverage tonight being brought to you by United Airlines. Fourth quarter, Power Field, Denver, Colorado, now Lakers, Burger Street, Kelly Barstow with you. And as we start the fourth, it's first down.
All right, so Geno's going to line up on the center. Ashton in the backfield. We got Bowers on the right. We got motion to the left. He's gonna run a play action. He's gonna run the ball, get tripped, stumble, and maybe gain a yard or two. And Geno Smith is down. And I don't know what's going on with him. But baby hands Kenny Pickett is about to step into the game with his gloves on.
Roach helped him up. He stood up and then right away went right back down.
So I don't know, I don't know what happened. I mean, he might have hit his head. I don't know. But it's a good enough reason to get him off the damn field. So now he can't sabotage the game. And maybe baby hands Kenny Pickett and his little gloves can come onto the field and save us. Or not even really save us, but just just hand the ball off in the right spots. And if they ask you to throw a little short pass here or there, do it. If you got to take off and scramble, do it. Shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be hard, man. Baby hands, we putting our trust in you today. Oh man, I shouldn't do that, but treat Kenny Pickett like the water boy. Oh man, let's see if this fourth round pick that we used on a quarterback that I personally don't think is that good, but he has an opportunity to prove me wrong, or at least prove that he can win a couple of games, and manage a game, or just come in and just finish a game that's winnable. They only up by 3. You got one of the best running backs. You got one of the best tight ends. So if you can't do something with that, let's hope Kenny Pickett could get it done, man. All right, so Geno's limping off the field. I don't know if he's really hurt or if he's just fake hurt, but whatever it is, hopefully he's out for a while and they can figure out a way to get us a better quarterback. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that shit. That's not, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Hopefully he's out. I mean, hopefully he's not hurt bad. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he might be in some type of pain, but at least he can't come on here and throw more bad passes. So Piggett's going to drop back. He's going to hand it off, and Ashton's going to get stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 2. And he uses his little hands to cover his ears so that he can hear the play call. And it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Raiders with 14 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Everybody communicating. And he's going to throw it. All right. So on 4th and 11, the Raiders are going to punt. Kenny Pickett comes in with his back against the wall and don't do much. Wasn't expected. So hopefully we can actually get this punt off and not put them in scoring range again. And he will get it off, and it will be a very good punt. There's a flag. And we'll see what that flag is shortly. Yeah, so one of the Raiders went out of bounds. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it'll get the Broncos the ball back.
Right there. 13:50 left in regulation. A 3-point game at that.
Because sometimes we feel guilty. Give more love than humanly possible when you feed a Hill's scientifically proven formula. Because you're only human, there's Hill's.
Chunky. Dude, you set out 3 with protein to tackle every craving. Chunky, the soup that eats like a meal. Why do you have your uniform on? So get recognized. Check the new game day.
Okay. So as we head into this final stretch of this game, it's been rough. It's been a battle for each team, and each team has an opportunity to win right now. I mean, the Raiders just got to figure out a way to score. However that's going to happen, you got to figure out a way to make it happen. And the Broncos, I don't see them sitting on this lead, but they understand that we're not giving up a lot. So if we stay disciplined like we've been doing, maybe the defense can come up with a touchdown, you know. Maybe the defense could finally get that turnover that turns into 6 points created by them. So don't even put the ball in the offense's hand. I mean, we could have 17-10 right now. Excuse me, we could have terrible. We could have 14-10, you know, in a matter of that. It's doable. We need playmakers. We need somebody to do it. We need somebody on this team that's going to be doing that type of stuff because we don't see enough of it. I missed them Charles Woodson days, man. I wish them Rob Woodson days. You know, we had DBs, Eric Allen, I mean, Torrey James, Cass was pick 6 and stuff. Phillip Buchanan, Namdi. Come on, man. We gotta get some real corners. I'm not gonna say real corners. We gotta get some playmakers. We gotta get some people that's gonna not just be out there for that many plays in the game, but make some big plays, game changers, win games, game-winning plays. So Gino's coming back up out of the tent, and he's jogging around, testing out whatever's going on with him. And that pass is going to be short and caught for a gain of about 4 yards.
It's like we teased it. There he is right there. Just trying to test out the leg, see how he's feeling. We teased it all game about the fourth quarter and how Denver gets in the fourth quarter, and that's where they have done such a good job of finding ways to win games. They're 5-2.
Okay, here we go. We'll line up again. Denver with the single back formation. They love bunching the tight ends over there and stuff. And they're going to drop back. Bo Nix is looking in the flats. He's going to throw it deep, though, where he overthrow. I mean, it was just, he threw it up there, and the receiver didn't know exactly where to go to try to grab it. And it was over his head.
Franklin had to wait on the ball. In fact, started to work his way back to the football. I don't think it's not a question about Bo Nix's arm strength. I think he's just late and getting this ball out now. Instead, you wait, and now the ball's going to end up being underthrown. So that was more of a timing issue in trying to go to his old college teammate, Troy Franklin.
So 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Watch these crossing routes. Watch them flats. He's going to scramble out to the left. He's going to throw it up high, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 6, and we're going to see the Broncos bring that punt unit out. It's 7-10. Geno Smith looking like he's ready to get back out there, even though he's limping hard. So we'll see what happens with him. But 13 minutes left. They didn't hold the ball for very long. The Raiders defense did very well. Geno's got his helmet on as if he's going back on the field. He's limping a lot, but he's got his helmet on like he's ready to get back out there.
They've done a masterful job tonight. Crawshaw. Punt number 7. Alex Backman is back to receive it. Russia, averaging 41 yards per move.
All right, so Denver's going to get that punt off, and it's a nice one this time. It's going to drop inside the 20. I mean, he takes a terrible run, and then we get a terrible block, and now it's going to be backed up. Well, now we're going to be backed up against our own end zone. Stupid play by special teams. Stupid play by the return man. You don't catch the ball and run backwards. You catch the ball and run forward. I mean, just stupid. Just stupid. Just stupid. Just stupid.
What are you gonna say? I'm gonna say Grandma. I'm thankful for this family. I'm thankful for my grandma. I'm thankful for Grandma's Christmas.
Well, as y'all know, the holidays is coming up. We got a whole lot of holiday stuff popping. Getting ready for all the festive stuff at all the coffee shops and all the stores and all the Black Friday sales. It's all good, man. Y'all get in the spirit. It's always fun. It's always nice. All right, like, yeah. Commercials. Spend some money. So it looked like we're finna see Geno Smith come back onto the field. And I don't know if he's hurt or not, but he's limping. So yeah, that's not good when your quarterback isn't at 100%, especially when he doesn't play well at 100%. So
No, your hectic schedule, your TV time is sacred. Fire TV helps you make the most of it. Your time, your time.
Next Thursday night off to Foxborough for the first time this season for the Red Hot Patriots. 7-2 to 1-6 straight. Taking on the New York Jets on Thursday night football.
all right, so the Raiders are gonna start this drive backed up against their own end zone. But it is what it is, and Geno's back on the field. So starting this drive at the 10-yard line. Ginty in the backfield. Raiders down by 3, 12 minutes and 48 seconds left in the fourth. Geno's going to snap the ball, drop back, and step up and throw the ball, and he's going to hit Trey Tucker, and Trey Tucker catches the ball on the ground pretty much, so it's going to be the end of the play right there. He gets touchdown.
Geno Smith enough time. Gutsy call there by Chip Kelly deep in his own territory. 1st and 10.
All right, so now the Raiders with the ball at the 35. Geno's going to line up in the shotgun, and he's going to snap the ball, throw it short to Ginty. Ginty misses, makes one guy miss, 2 guys miss, and 3 guys make the tackle.
They didn't have a first down until that pass by Geno Smith, and then they followed right back up with positive yards on 1st and 10.
When do they or will they start going Bowers' way?
All right, 2nd and 6 for the Raiders. He's got Genty in the flat, but he's going to throw it and hit Lockett out on the outside, and he's going to miss one tackle and then get out of bounds with the first down. And Geno is on the ground, taking a while to get up, but he gets some help up. So it looks like something's going on with his leg or ankle or something, but he's for sure not coming. And that's a late hit and a low hit on Geno. It should have been a flag, but it wasn't.
Late clock at 3. Looking for goal, nothing happening there. It's Genty, tackle. It is tracked by Brandon Jones, 2nd and 9.
Both these safeties, Brandon Jones and Ufunga, both have been very, very active against this run game.
Payne went back to the huddle. Keep it on the sideline. Genty in the backfield.
All right. So Raiders lining up in the shotgun again. He's going to throw it quick to Lockett, and he's going to go down after a gain of 1. So 3rd and 8, the score is still 7-10. 9:51 left in the 4th. Raiders with an opportunity to do something. Not quite in field goal range, maybe about 5 yards outside of it, but with this wind, it's still not a guarantee. He's got Bowers running in motion. He's going to drop back. Geno is probably going to get sacked, but he scrambles out of it, and then he gets sacked. So we're going to lose yards. We're not going to get the first down. We're not going to get in field goal range. We're going to have to punt, rely on field position. Geno limps off the field.
Whichever way the center goes to a double team, the other interior man comes up with a sack. We've seen that work for Zach Allen. Now we see it twice for John Franklin Myers.
Geno and Agony over the sideline. That sack number 6.
So 4th and 11.
Sack is credited to Cooper. And a flag for a false start before the snap.
And we get a false start. So that'll make it 4th and 16. Didn't matter too much. We were still going to punt it. But just make sure we get this good field position. McCullough with his 2nd penalty tonight.
Oh, for sure.
This is a 2 and 16. And right now in front of him, he has 3 offensive linemen who are out and they're backups. Of course, Colton Miller's been out most of the year. The best offensive lineman they have, left tackle. But both the guards are backups. Going against this defensive front. And he's hurt. He's still out there battling.
Yeah, that picture tells you all you need to know. The pain he is in.
He pushed him in the back. He pushed him in the back. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to call something, bro. Well, y'all been calling him tonight, but call that. Sorry, y'all. So the Broncos punted it. It's a touchback. They'll take the ball at the 20. Excuse me, the Raiders punt it. Broncos get the ball at the 20. Defense should come out here with some enthusiasm. Because once again, our defense is our best offense. Unfortunately.
We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
Stats matter. Like 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. So the PN and the Prostate Cancer Foundation want to encourage you to get screened.
Oh, Raider Nation. This is what it's like to be a Raider fan. It's never easy. The plays that you feel like, oh, yes, we should make these plays. You know, we had 1 error, 2 errors where that happened. We had Rich Gannon era, and that lasted for like 3 good years. We had Derek Carr, who had a couple good years, but other than that, it's just been decades of sadness. So tonight, on this Thursday, as we get ready to head into this weekend, it'll be nice for some happiness, some joy. It'll be nice to win somehow, some way. I mean, I know Crosby wants to win, so maybe, I know they've been avoiding him, but he's going to find a way to make an impact. Maybe he'll just take the ball and run it in himself. I believe we can get this done. Tired, frustrated, but I know the Raiders are too. So let's just stay positive.
Follow the center, he's going to go to the right, work that double team, and now frees up Zach Allen to be able to make the play. So that's a big difference, I think. Talking to Vance Joseph, he feels that whichever way that center goes, you can't double team everybody.
All right. So 8:35 left in this game. Broncos is going to start this drive at the 20-yard line.
6 sacks tonight, 4 to 6 on the season. Denver starts this drive from the 20.
Boom. Quick pass to the flats like they've been doing, and he's going to get a good 5 yards out of that.
It was good to see the former Broncos coach Mike Shanahan. And there he is, back-to-back Super Bowl wins with John Elway.
They got Shanahan up there looking old. Looking super old. Definitely not a fan of Mike Shanahan. If you're a Raider fan and you've been a Raider fan a long time, you know. All right, so they're lining up in the shotgun, but they loving these tight ends out there. They're going to run it, and he's going to get stuffed in the backfield. So Gino's going to head back into the tent. We're seeing what's going on with whatever that injury is that he's dealing with. And he didn't get much help when that guy hit him low and didn't even get called for it. So all right, 3rd and 5. Raiders defense coming out. Crosby looking focused as always. Cornerbacks playing up close. They got one back in the backfield, but they are going to pass the ball, and it's tipped up and intercepted. Kelly with his 2nd interception of the night. What I tell you? I mean, sometimes it's got to be the defense to get it done. Sometimes it's just got to be the defense. So the Raiders defense makes another big play. Kelly with his 2nd interception of the night and puts the Raiders in position to win this game. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left. And the Raiders have the ball in great scoring position.
Pretty good job of sticking on this route. They got a little bit rough, got a little bit crowded in that zone, but the ball somehow got through the zone. Nice window, puts it right on the money. See maybe a little bit of confusion with the rookie Pat Bryant running around underneath there. But nonetheless, the turnover.
All right, so I guess Gino aborted his tent mission and ran back onto the field. He's going to line up in the shotgun, hand the ball off to Genty. Genty's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to get 6 yards out of that. Gino's limping hard back to the huddle.
See what happens if this defense can bail him out. Look at Gino, he's still limping around out there, taking everything he has to just stay out on the field. It's a big opportunity. You wonder how many more opportunities you're going to get. They're going to be this good.
So 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. Clock running down. Raiders got the ball at the 39-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Genty again. Genty's going to wait for his blocks. He's going to move forward. He's going to get this 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders with 6.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Moving the ball up the field. We got Ashton Genty doing his thing. And Geno Smith in a whole bunch of pain. but I mean, it's happening. It's happening. So I mean, hey, if we just got to keep handing it off, keep handing it off, keep handing it off.
Already field goal range with 6 to play.
All right, so 1st and 10, and we'll see another handoff to Genty, and he'll run it up the middle, and once again, positive yards. Looks like he gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on that one.
Interesting with these backup guards in there. Chip Kelly being very, very patient. When you and I are up here, throw it the Bowers, throw it the Bowers. And even with this turnover,
so it'll be 2nd and 7. 5.5 minutes left. The Raiders are doing a great job at controlling this play clock right now and making sure that you run a whole lot of time off this game clock, keep their offense off the field, and use up as much clock as we can before we get this ball in the end zone. It'll be another handoff to Gentry, and he's going to be stopped around the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Raiders with 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. They are in field goal range, but after last week, going into overtime and losing in overtime, what's the sense in doing that? What's the sense in going for it, set for a field goal, and now we're risking overtime again? Let's get this first down. Let's get this touchdown. All right. The Raiders are going to snap the ball. Geno drops back to pass. He gets the ball off, and he throws it away. So 4th and 6.
good job there, you, Vance Joseph, with Tess Handy. He's going to bring Benito. He's going to bring the linebacker, the safety, bringing everybody. And Geno Smith does a heck of a job getting outside that tackle box.
So Daniel Carlson is going to line up for the field goal attempt with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. This field goal will tie the game at 10. Get the Raiders an opportunity to keep fighting and not have their backs completely against the wall. With 2 interceptions already, we could definitely get another one. And the field goal is up and no good.
Left in the 4th.
Yep.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max. Together for $19.99.
So y'all see what we deal with. You kick the field goal, you missed the field goal, you still down by 3. I don't know. I don't know how many times defense could give you the ball back without you doing something about it. You know what I mean? Like, they give it to you, do nothing with it. They give it to you, you do nothing with it. Yeah. Four and a half minutes left until we say goodnight. I'm hoping this game doesn't go into overtime. No more overtime. Like, don't do this to us. We don't, like, the fans don't want overtime. We don't want to see that shit. We just want to see you go out there and win a game. That's all. If you got to take 5 quarters to win a game, that's freaking pathetic. Just go out there and win. 7 points in 3.5 quarters. Offense can't do nothing. The defense done held them to 10 points. They done got you the ball back multiple times. I can't believe we didn't trade for a quarterback, man. Or how long is Aiden O'Connell out? Gosh, this hurts. It hurts to watch. Even if we win, it was a painful game to watch. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Broncos at the 38-yard line. So right back at it. They drop back. They running the ball, and they get like a good 7 yards out of that. Almost 8.
Question for Denver now is how they run this 4-minute offense, and can they be effective in a night where the offense is
So the clock's running down, and it's 2nd and 2.
Can they work this clock down? The Raiders just with the 2 timeouts remaining, and of course the 2-minute warning. That was a great way to get this drive started.
So the right guard Quentin Leonard, who is out, is now back.
All right, we're lining up again. Bo Nix under center. He's going to hand the ball off, and Dobbins down right there at about a gain of 1, maybe 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left on the game clock, and we're at 3rd and 1, man. We should be excited right now, and it's just hard because Geno Smith is cheeks. All right, so the defense lines up. They bring some pressure. Stay with that running back. Brings the pressure, but he hits the guy in the slot. He runs, and he gets the first down. Runs out of bounds. 3 minutes left in the game. Raiders have 2 timeouts left.
He came way in the backside of this slide route. You would think 14 would have been able to slide out, but instead, very well designed by Sean Payton. He gets lost coming across here. Nobody picks him up and worried more about the back with J.K. Dobbins out in the flat, so he snuck right behind him. And there's Max Crosby, a fingertip away from knocking that ball away.
From the 35.
Man, Crosby was in that backfield before the play even started.
You talk about getting there quickly. Pass is incomplete. Max Crosby was in before Nix was all the way back. And that's why.
Yeah, he rolled the dice here and tried to jump this one. He's trying to make a play, trying to shoot a gap, and trying to guess on this snap count, get off just a hair early. He said he moved. And that's what brought him across.
So it's 1st down and 5 now.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Broncos, and they are in scoring position already. They're going to hand the ball off at the middle, and he's going to get the first down.
Should be enough for the first down. We'll see.
All right, so 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Clock is running. Broncos are at about the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and inches.
Working his clock down. Raiders got to start thinking about using those last couple timeouts.
They had to waste one with a delay of game early in the 3rd quarter. So they only have 2.
And he's going to get stopped shy of the first down, which will make it 4th and short. And
they have 1 more timeout plus 2-minute warning.
So it is going to be 3rd and inches. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. Raiders got 1 timeout. So if they do score a field goal here, 3rd and inches. So if they do score a field goal here, then we can still win with a touchdown. If they score a touchdown, it's a good night. Excuse me, if they get a first down, it's ugly for us.
Defense. Third down inches. 2:21 left in the fourth.
All right, so on 3rd and inches, the Broncos look like they're probably going to do a quarterback sneak. And that's exactly what they do when they get it.
Raiders think they stopped. I think the officials may take a look at this and say, no, you're wrong.
So the Raiders are calling a 3rd and final timeout with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock.
Now you have your 2-minute warning. And even in best case, they're going to run a play and work it down to 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd down.
Run most of the clock.
Yeah, they're going to be able to run it down to probably under 30 seconds. That would be worst case for Denver.
So the Broncos on the cusp of, in a way, escaping this thing. Heavily favored. All kinds of crazy wins, obviously. The interesting thing is, too,
Well, at this point, they don't really have to do anything other than run the ball up the middle and let the clock run. So that's what I'd expect to see here and all the rest of these calls. But the way they've been playing, they've been able to roll out and throw the ball in the flats on us like crazy. So they'll probably do that too. Why not? If you could do it, why not? Yep, that's a run up the middle. They get a lot of yards on that. Looks like about 7. So that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning.
Raiders have done what they needed to stay in this game, but they knew coming in to be able to win the game. They needed a clean game, being not self-destructing. Here's some of the penalties they hurt them this earlier to bash them. Here's trying to create a rub. Yeah, they did an offensive PI. Here they dropped ball by 50 and ended up being an interception by 10.
Yeah, man.
And then here, chance to tie it up late despite running misleadings. And this ball goes to the right. Have the distance. It's missing by a couple.
Okay. Raiders sitting on the sideline looking pretty defeated.
There you go. There are the ugly details for a team that is on its way to becoming 2-7. Next up is Dallas for them in Vegas. And then Cleveland.
In Denver, we talked about they get the mini bye after tonight. And then they got Kansas City, and then they'll get their bye.
Yeah, one game in the next 23 days. The first team to win 8. Right now, they came into this game tied with Indianapolis and New England for the best record. Of course, those guys are the guys that are playing this weekend. 2nd down and 3.
All right, so 2nd and 3 for the Broncos. The first down to pretty much end this game.
Take 40 plus off the clock here.
And they'll have that first down. And this game will be over.
Put it on the ground. That should take us to the finish line. So the Broncos.
Sean Payton takes his glasses off. And the game is over. Even though the clock ain't ran out. The game is over. Raiders.
Colts made some moves here at the trade deadline.
I'll say. Sauce Gardner. So the victory formation begins right here. A couple of kneel downs will take us to the finish line. Mentioned at the outset that they were like a horse.
I mean, just complete disappointment. That's all I can say. Geno Smith, fucking terrible like always. And then you're going to sit up here and limp around like you trying extra hard, bro. You suck. We need a quarterback. the team looks defeated. Team looked defeated. Morale is shot. 2-7. It don't get much worse than that. So if we only win 2 games this year, then we only win 2 games this year. With Geno under center, we probably might only win 2 games this year. He's going to limp around, and he'll probably be back out there next week playing like trash. Let's see what's going on with Aiden O'Connell's recovery. Yeah, man, it's, once again, painful, y'all. I don't even really want to talk a whole lot about it. We just spent a whole 3 hours watching us not get it done, watching us lose, and it hurts. Yeah, good night, Raider Nation.